Hey there, everybody. Welcome back. It's time for mission log 24. And yeah, things are a little bit different. We have had an upgrade from Ficsit. I received a message to say that, there's some new things that are available for us to purchase in the shop. Some new recipes or blueprints or, how to make certain things has been made available. And also a nice upgrade to this camera, which, I don't know if they meant to send that, but I've got it. And here we are. We're using this to get a really good view of around and bring you this transmission, which, I haven't got in trouble for yet. So, hopefully, it's all good. So let's, we're going to make use of this so I can really show you what I've been doing. So I thought we'd start off with, a view that we've not had of everything around, which includes this ridiculous train setup that I've been working on. We had the initial bit, but now we've got whatever that is going over there. We'll go over there later and we'll look at that a bit more. But for now, I guess we better get on with looking at what else there is. And I'm keen to see what things we can do. So let's start with looking at some of the new stuff, and then we'll go down and look at what I've got planned next, and what I've been up to. Gosh, it's noisy up here. Right, let's check out the things that we've already got. I'm actually not sure of everything, so I might miss something. But we'll just go through and have a quick look and see what's new and available. Alright, yeah, so this is one that I have found because I used it, and I will show you where I used it. The buffer stop, probably really useful to put that on the end of my railways. So we're going to be putting those wherever we can, aren't they? They look amazing. And something I haven't used yet, that I did see actually, is 2 additions to the hypertube builds. So that's just great. We're going to have to look at how to use those. Oh, this is new. This is a new thing. They didn't tell me what's new. They just said, there's new stuff. Not sure why, but there is. I guess, advances in research or something. I don't know if I definitely had that. I don't know whether these. I don't remember. I haven't used much of this stuff. But yeah, let's have a look at what's in here, because this is probably where they've hidden most of it. Make me pay for it. Let's have a look then. Oh, cool. What's this? Conveyor wall hole. Alright, so it just goes. That's very neat. I think we'll be adding that in places. Conveyor throughput monitor. Attaches to conveyor belts. Monitors the numbers of parts travelling through it. Displays the average throughput per minute. Okay. Could be helpful. Not quite sure we're at the point where I need that yet, but anything in house? Oh, shelf. Stackable shelf. Each one can hold 2 personal storage. Oh, okay. Can use those, I guess. I don't think there's anything else in here, is there? Foundations, no. What's that? No, not personal. Personnel elevator. Ficsit. Transport Ficsit personnel between floors while meeting acceptable standards for efficiency and safety. Oh, that's a little bit nice. Well, I think we're going to have to add that. Hey, what's this? Structural cables. Oh, those are going to make things look amazing. Oh, we've already got some of these bits, but that looks really good. Okay. Thank you, Fisk. This is new as well, I think. Whatever that is. Yeah. Huh. Oh, wow. Oh, we... Randy approved specials. Okay, if you say so. I think we've got all of that. That. I wonder how big that is. Okay, right. Oh, now I don't know what, because that is 10. We want that. But I want this as well. Ventilation things. It's 13. I've only got 11. Right, well. Shall we go build an elevator? Save the other one. And we'll get some vents real soon.
Due to Pioneer request and several reported issues with staircases, there is now a more efficient solution. The Ficsit personnel elevator ensures optimal safety by putting a Pioneer in a box controlled by a rudimentary AI, specialized in soothing a straining mind. Exposure to a Ficsit personnel elevator is recommended to be a minimum of 2 minutes per day for optimal gain.
Okay, well, how big is it? That's the thing, isn't it? Is it in here? Yeah. Okay. It's just one top. Oh, well, we could change all of this. Well, I'm gonna rip out the stairs and build an elevator. Oh, yeah, that's gonna be cool. Right, the stairs are gone. There's just a great big hole now. So let's try building this thing. It goes. Where is it? It's in here. Like that. Missing silica. Rude. Okay. To go find some. Where? These people got some over here. Yeah. No problem. There, I guess. And then sneak through. Wheel sticker. There. Yeah. Amazing. We're going to have to clear up this. Let's see. Okay, yeah, you're going to have to move for a minute. This mess. How do we put the last stop in? Do we... Go a bit higher. Okay. Like that. guess. The rest of them will come out this way. So right, a little bit of wiring up, and we'll test it out. Okay, I think it's all done. It's nice and easy. I think the whole thing is powered from this one bit. Oh, that's nice. Oh, floors. Okay. Edit floor info. Oh, we could. Floor 1. Oh, and there's music to select as well. Okay. So this is the roof, isn't it? All right, that's all set up. Look how huge this thing can be. This is a 5 by 25 floor. Can't even imagine getting that high. Well, let's just oh wow, that was fast. Go to the roof. I love it. It's amazing, and we've got power coming up to here from that. Yeah. Right, I mean, we're just gonna live in these. Okay. Well, that's great. Let's go down to the second floor, I guess, and oh, it just makes me not want to run everywhere now. For a minute. That's so good. Thank you, Ficsit. That's not often I say that. Let's head down to the train station then. I've been working down here quite a bit, and not much has changed actually here, or that way. I don't think I've done much going that way. I do need to do some more work on the railway back there, but we do now have a connection. I haven't done much more, but I have redone the bridge so it can support the train. You can see, and I think that's worked quite well. Redone the hypertubes in there as well, and it just comes around here at the moment. Approaching where we want to start building, which is this massive area. Here's that new buffer I was thinking about. I suspect without that, our train would go flying off the end, and that I don't think I want to happen at all. So I think we should take a bit of a look at this area as soon as we can now, and see what we're going to build. This is going to be great for planning. We can really look at where we're building. So I think this whole area should be used, including this bit here. We should make use. We can, have whatever happen underneath there. We'll start at the level where the train is, I guess. So what I've built might change. I don't know. I like this bridge. It's really industrial and basic, but actually I think it really works, especially with the new way that I've placed these now on the sides. I'm really happy with that. So I guess it's just going to be starting work on a big foundation here, and I suppose that might mean that this just comes to a halt, although it looks like it has anyway, because that truck is having a real hard time going over there. That's not going to be able to get through once we've done this, so maybe the truck stop is going to be shifted, or maybe it's going to be a very short train ride. I don't know. Now I have to see. Right, I think it's successfully. We've got automated train. It's simple. It goes from here over to the quartz mine and then back again, and that's really it. But it works. Look at that, coming to nice rest there, and it's going to unload. I reckon that's going to be full now. So I'm not really sure if it goes off again. Right, that's okay. There goes. No, not all of it, just some of it. Can I check it on side? Right, off the train goes again. Don't get in the way. Honestly. Yeah, so that's nearly full now. I don't know whether that becomes a problem or what. But for now, we've got all of this just here. So I've got to get that out. I think we need to go to the MAM and look at what we need to get sorted on there, because as much as I want to build this whole thing, there's no point in building a great big building if I don't have all the infrastructure to go in it. So yeah, it's time to change from this to something a little different. And because I haven't got train signals yet, I don't think I should move that train, because I can't actually park it up there. So I'm going to have to take the long way, aren't I? I don't know if you saw while we were at the other place, but I've renamed all the stations. This is Pioneer's Rest. This station is actually just for me. This is not actually for trains. Oh, talking trains, here it comes. Make sure we stay clear. I do not want to be in the way of that. So yeah, the trains are supposed to go around this station and not through it, but I think it has been coming up through it. So I might, when we've got some signals, might change that so it can't. We'll see. And down there I've called it Desert Central for now. I plan on it being like a big place, lots of different trains coming in. This train line is going to go to the quartz mine, which I've called Crystal Falls. It's got a waterfall next to it. We get quartz crystals. I like that. And underneath the space elevator, we've got the elevator dock. That I think actually it's the wrong way round. And I'm going to have to change that, but we'll get there. That one is, I don't even know if I'm going to use it, to be honest. It might get changed a bit. Ooh, come in. Right, that's going to be going back and forth for no reason, because it's probably full now. That's fine. I don't think I can just stop that as such. Let's carry on. Right, so I think what I really need is this smart splitter. That's the thing that's going to help me organise everything. I do need some AI limiters. I haven't got anywhere set up for this yet because the Caterium is just not in a good place. So, best thing to do is, to just make some. I mean, this would be good as well. Don't get me wrong, but that's a lot of AI limiters and a lot of computers which are much more complex. Though, and then these. I'm not sure I've made these yet. There's a lot of stuff. These probably need to be made here. Yeah, we've really got to change how everything works. So we'll probably have more train lines, knowing my luck, or at least more trains on it. Let's just now. Let's one job at a time. So no, not in here. Over here. I need to make 10 AI limiters. I've got enough to make those, but just 10 will do. Right, there we go. Let's get this unlocked.
Smart Splitter unlocked. The Smart Splitter offers advanced settings that can improve conveyor belt logistics.
Yep, that's sounds like what I need. Right, I'm pretty sure this is a little over the top, but for now, we've got a lot of resources being shifted around and I don't want to waste them. So, I think this is the best thing to do. Oh gosh, we haven't got much of that. Okay, we need some more materials before I start hooking this up. But let's just look at what we've got here. Yeah, we've got another sink. And we've got storage for 2 types of quartz made things. That's lovely. We have silica and quartz crystals in those 2. We're going to use the smart splitter. So we're going to send left to have quartz crystals. The center is going to have what is it, silica, and then the right will be anything else. So I'm gonna hook those up, and then these are just standard splitters, not smart ones. So yeah, they'll fill up slowly and go into the sink as quick as they can, I guess. Yeah, let's get that all hooked up. That's working. Let's talk up here. Let's see. Obviously this just unloads in stacks, so it's got to do what it's got at the bottom first, and that's a lot of silica. I think I'm going to end up with this being full quite quickly, but we're going to be throwing a lot of stuff into the sink, I guess. And eventually it'll slow down, because there won't be so much stuff at the other end. Here we go. Let's just working on those now instead. Oh, I could probably sort of stand here and watch this for a while. It's kind of mesmerising. Oh, and here comes the train. Gosh knows what Scat's gonna do to the whole process, but it's definitely doing something. Oh, we're back onto it. That's really entertaining just to watch for just a minute. I'm sure the novelty's going to wear off pretty quick. But oh, I'm in the way. I don't know what happens if you stand on there when that comes over. Probably nothing good. Oh, it's stopped for a minute. It's loading. That's interesting. Yep. Some more stuff. It's not empty. Wasn't enough room. And off that goes now. Okay. Well, look forward to all the points. Let's see. We've already got 3. And I guess that's because I've been building this, that, and the other. Honestly, probably could simplify this with those programmable splitters, because then we can just change the order of this and make that programmable, and it can pass both things this way, and then we can go like in 3 directions from there. That would be better. So I'll try and make that. We'll make that a thing eventually, because this is a little bit chunky, but it's not bad. It's not bad, but eventually we should make it smarter. Okay, so the next thing I want to deal with is this. This is not nice. I don't like it. I didn't like it when I put it in. I didn't like that when I put that in there. It's got to change. We need a massive change. And it's going to seem really, really stupid. But I think I'm going to get rid of all of this. Now I've tested what I can do. I think, I don't know, do we... See, this is the only thing that you can make with this stuff. So why not just make it all the way over there? I should take all of this and I'm going to make make it happen down that end of this belt. Except this belt isn't going to stay. I am planning. Let's see if I can find where. Here. Oh. I know. We'll cut to the other camera in a second. Let's just go over here first. Because I think this gives us the best viewpoint of what on earth I am talking about. Right. So, we can see the chain line down there. And this was horrible to build. But what I'm thinking is I need another train line that goes through here. And all the way, if we can see it, over there. And I'm going to expand that, I don't know, whatever that is, so that it actually does all the work of, oh gosh, where am I? All the work of that thing there. This new camera's great. And yeah, we'll get it picked up by train. And I think the best way for the train is to come through this canyon area. It's not really a canyon, is it? Whatever this is. But it does mean putting in another train track. But I'm going to use the same train. Does that make it better? I'm just over here turning this off so that I can, you know, start taking things apart. And I've never noticed those. Look at those. Oh, wow, look at these mushroomy things. I think I like mushroomy things. They're glowing. Cool. Look like they're. Sound like there. That's cool. I really shouldn't be out here without any sort of protection. Just in case. It's a very cool tree. Oh wow. Oh. Okay. Yeah, that's why we have to be careful. Yeah. Might be able to. Ooh. Oh, do I want that or that? Oh, okay, let's. Time for some exploring quickly. This wasn't on the plan for today. What's up here? Oh, no. Not high enough. Okay. Right again. It's fairly safe up here. Oh! There's a crash site over there. Okay. Wonder if I've visited that. Let's grab this. Oh. But yeah, look. What's that? Another tree with mushroomy things on it. The nasty creature around the bottom there. Is this one of these things we saw before?
This bleeding temple hums a resonance song. Play for us.
It's still pretty creepy and it's what it says. But I kind of want it. What?
The effigy has no song, only echoes, but it is part of a river. Why does the effigy avoid the windows?
Attention. Your brain's operations are outside typical parameters. Time spent daydreaming will be deducted from your sustenance budget.
But... Okay. That was weird. I'm gonna try and get back to work. Well, I've been busy. I said I wanted to get it all transferred over here. You can barely recognise it, probably. Well, I can barely recognise it, so maybe you can. I can't. But it's changed a lot. That's where we're at. It's pretty spread out, but there's no need for it to be all squished in. And yeah, I'm quite happy. We've got another train station now. And, you know, just experimenting with a few things. Making the structure look a bit different. Pretty happy with that. Obviously it needs some roof and things like that put in, but that can wait until I'm 100% happy that it's all working. Next is to get the railroad connected up fully. We're going to come in here. Off in the distance you might be able to see the start of the construction on part of the other bit of it. It shouldn't be too bad. Maybe. We'll see. Hopefully there'll be a train running through here pretty soon. And there it is. I might need to do a little bit of structural stuff at the end there, but pretty happy with this. Another bridge like the other one, pretty much. This one's obviously got to have a, you know, it rises up and it goes that way. Watch out for these things; they're not nice. And we'll look at that. But I also got a little carried away, and this needs some work. I'm not gonna lie. It's not perfect, but it goes down to the sulfur mine. So that's to replace that very crazy truck. It was a truck, wasn't it? That was going back and forth and jumping over the ridge and all sorts of things. There's no train. Where is the train? Where is the train? The train is at the other station at the moment. So I'm running the same train to all these places, and it literally just it's going back to the storagey bit, and then to each one, and then back and forth. That way there are not going to be any collisions or mishaps, and I think it's efficient enough that the one train can do all of them. I don't even think these are catching up as far as, you know, how much they produce for how often the train comes. The train only comes to each of them like once every 4 or 5 minutes, I reckon. So, you know, there's plenty of time. Where is the train now? The train is still. No, that's a different train. Where is the train? My train? Lost the train. Well, I'll find the train, and we'll take a look around and see. Obviously, we've been over there. We should have a look at the the very wonky railway, but it does its job. It's almost like it feels like this is like the main line, and it's all proper. And this is almost just a very old style, almost branch line that it's. I mean, it goes and gets sulfur. It's hardly the most important thing ever. There is something wrong with my train because it. Oh no, there it is. It was over at that Crystal Falls. That's why. Okay, so it'll be back round here in a minute, and maybe we can we can see. Right, I've come down to the newly built sulfur station. This needs a better name. This is a rubbish name. But it's very descriptive. And you can see I've just literally ripped out everything there was apart from the miner, and it just feeds straight into the station. It's nothing fancy, but it's here, and the train will be here pretty soon as well. Where is it at the moment? It's on its way, just leaving now. So we'll pick up the train from here and go for a little ride to see the rest of the track. Here it comes. It's fast coming down here. It's got its brakes on. You can hear them squeaking maybe. Let's not waste any time coming down that. It's maybe a bit wobbly for it, but here we go. So that's going to load up from here. Oh, it's going to wait. It does wait. Just try and slow down the whole system. It will wait for a bit, but that's fine. So we're gonna hop in this one and take a ride. Off we go then. Like I said, this track might need a little bit of work. This middle section here is very, very wobbly, and that's not ideal. And this is a little bit bumpy, but not as bad as it could be. Now we're going to get onto some really nice rails here. I had to remove the stations underneath the space elevator in order to get this in nicely, because it just didn't work. Don't have to check that they've put in 2 stations there to stop trains going through as well. It's really that simple. It's so quick as well. I mean, that's super fast. We'll hop off here and take a look at what I've got going on. And it's only a temporary setup over here. You can see not much has been done as far as for progress, and I don't think I'm going to get a lot more done, to be honest, when it comes to this log, because we're already a lot's been done, and not what I planned, but a lot. And there, let's use that new camera to have a look at what's going on here. You can see we've got just a bit of a mess, I guess it is, but it makes sense. We've got some smart splitters. Basically, we're handling 4 different goods that are coming in now, and just chucking any excess into the sink. And it comes to sulfur and quick-wire, we are absolutely full, because we've been producing those quite a bit, I think. So you can see by the lines going into them having stopped, they're full. So the smart splitter just sends everything off over here, and this will be the same. Well, same for the silica, that's full. So there's only the quartz crystals that actually don't go into the sink at the moment. I'm using like the super fast belts just to try and make sure that the station gets unloaded as quick as possible to make room for new stuff. I don't want the train being full of goods going back to pick up others. That's not helpful. So that means that we're sending a lot more stuff into the sink, which is great for coupons. 15! Wow, okay. Yeah, this is a bit variable these days, but we shouldn't have to worry about power anymore for this thing. So let's take those 15 coupons. And, well, I guess we can go spend some. I think it's probably safe to move the train up to the other platform for now. I hope it is anyway, because otherwise we can get into a nasty situation with a crash. Yeah, we can just safely leave this one here. edge forward a little bit more. Lovely. Okay, right, so there are loads of things that need purchasing. Oh yes, we've got one there. So we've got 16 coupons to spend. Still haven't bought the boombox. We'll have to do that at some point. 16, well, there's at least a few things here that, you know, I definitely want to get these. I don't know, I'm not so fussed about this one actually. Definitely want this, so let's put that one in the basket. Probably should be getting some bigger signs soon. Obviously, we need to get this ventilation bundle. I guess that's gonna be next time's job, you know. And I think I'd like to get these as well. Don't need any of that. So what are we up to? Up to 12. We can have 4 more. That's just great. What do you get with 4? Okay, yeah, I've gone with the concrete wall material. We'll save one. It's fun. File that. We'll keep one for a rainy day, I guess. So that's cool. Let's just have a quick sneaky peek at how big these vents are. Where are they? That's the thing. These look. It's about this. This looks quite cool. We're going to do some stuff with that. Here we go. Large fan. Oh, that's quite good. Oh, the vents are okay, but fans is where it's at. Let's just put one in. Just to look and see. We need to get outside. And that's the ideal place for these then, up there. Let's move these. Back in. This is where we've got access into those furnaces. So I'm guessing just plain wall with the fan on. Oh, look at that, we can probably put 3 in. Well, that definitely needs to be a different colour. There they are, first fans put in instead of those great big holes, and actually I think that's much nicer. But the holes are kind of cool in their own way, but yeah, this is a much better solution. Thank you, Ficsit, for providing decent ventilation. And yeah, with that, I think it's time to say we're done for this log. It's been a lot of railway building. Anyway, it's all been railway building or the lift. So, and I do love the lift, I have to say. That was so cool. Yeah, so with that, it's time to go. And I will see you for another log real soon. Bye then.